hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I want to welcome you to your full moon in Pisces reading with LadySpeech, baby. I want to welcome you to your full moon divination with LadySpeech, baby. If you're here, if you clicked on this video, then there is a message somewhere in this for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your favorite hood healer, high priestess, motivational dominatrix. It's your favorite auntie, captain, goddess, uncle, pirate, king. LadySpeech is the place to be, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for sharing your time, your space, your attention with me. That's valuable currency, and I appreciate that. First and foremost, I want to tell you this. I acknowledge that I am late. This reading was supposed to start at 7:37, and it did not. I have been knee deep in my own personal Pisces full moon divinations and rituals and ceremonies. So that, in full transparency, is the only reason why I was late. Because I've been lighting all the candles. I've been refreshing all the waters. I've been doing all the things for my personal spirituality, and that is the only thing that made me late. But I'm here, though. I'm here. I'm here, which means I'm right on time. You're here, which means you're right on time. If you are seeing this reading in the beginning live, in the middle live, in the end live, you're right on time. If you are seeing this video recorded in the nighttime, in the morning time, in the evening, in the middle of the night, you are right on time, baby. Spirit got us showing up when we need to show up. So happy full moon in Pisces. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 Jennifer. Hello, 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 Amber. Hello, 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 Watcher. Hello, 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 Dawn. Hello, Pamela. Hello, 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 illegals. What is that? Illegal stoner mom. Hello, 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 illegal stoner mom. Hello, 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 Alyssa. Hello, 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 gal named Sarah. Hello, 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 Paulina. Hello, 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 Tarsha. Hello to all you good people, and thank you for joining me, and thank you for your patience. So you know what it is. Well, some of you know what it is. Some of you don't. So for all you OGs, go ahead and get comfortable. Grab your snacks, grab your food, grab your drinks, grab your comfort items, because you know this is about to be a spanking. For all you OGs, just settle on into what we're about to do. This is a divination. It's a full moon divinations. Now, I give Sunday service divinations a lot of times, but this is a little bit different, okay? So the OGs know what's going on here. The newbies don't know. And speaking of newbies and OGs, if you are an OG in the place to be, if you are not new to this, but you are true to this, go ahead and put a blue or purple heart in the comments, or a butterfly. Ashley already knew what was up. You already responded with the butterfly. If you are new to this, you've only seen 1 or 2 videos, you haven't been following me for long, you're a caterpillar, baby. So put a caterpillar in the comments, or a green or yellow heart in the comments. Let me see those purple and blue hearts for my OGs, and those butterflies for my OGs. Let me see those caterpillars and those green and yellow hearts for the newbies. Now that's that. It's a spanking. For my OGs, you already know what's up. It's spiritual spanking time. I've got my spiritual cosmic paddle. We are going to get got today. We are going to receive some spiritual counsel today. We are going to elevate ourselves today. Sometimes it's a gentle spanking. Sometimes it's a hard spanking. Tonight is going to be in between. Actually, I'm going to say this disclaimer. For some of you, it's going to be in between. If you're doing your work, if you do your healing work, it's going to be in between. If you are advanced in your healing work, this is not going to be anything. If you are a newbie in your healing work, you're going to get a spanking, baby. You're going to get a spanking, honey. But it's okay. There's nothing but love here. All right, so full moon reading. Let me introduce you to the elements of this reading. Let me clear the energy first and foremost. There are many different ways to cleanse a space, and cleansing the space with sounds and bells is one of them. I'm always surrounded by at least 10,000 ancestors, Orisha, Loa, guardian angels, and all that good stuff. But when I do these readings, I like to bring my rock friends. So let me introduce you to my rock friends. First and foremost, we have Clarence. This is my hematite and crystal quartz skull. Clarence is his name. Clarence is his name. And he is here for all that cleansing good energy. We also have some pyrite in the place to be, baby. We've got some pyrite. I bought my pyrite spear. And I want to tell you this. Pyrite is usually used for abundance energy. However, do you see the size of this pyrite? The pyrite is heavy. I want to remind you all that every stone is a protective stone if it's sharp enough or heavy enough. That's all. That's it. And the last stone that we have today is my strawberry quartz skull. This is Lisa. Lisa is here with us today. Lisa is my strawberry quartz stone. All right? It is what it is. I love it. I love it. So those are the stones. Let me introduce you to the cards. Today we're going to be working with the Luna Somnia deck. Today we're going to be working with the Moonology deck. Today we're going to be working with the Ancestors and Angels deck. Today we're going to be working with the Message from our Animal Guides deck. So those are the decks that we're going to be working with today. You will notice, for those of you who participate in the Sunday service readings, that there is no affirmation box. Because when I do these cosmic readings, the reading is the affirmation. Now let's get into this. Don't forget that you can like this video. You can share this video, which I highly encourage. And you can hit the notifications bell and the join aspect if you want to be an official Suga Honey Dumpling crew member in the YouTube sphere. However, I want to let you guys know that if you watch me, if you participate, if you follow me, you're automatically a Suga Honey Dumpling now. I'm so hyped for this reading tonight. Let me tell y'all, I have been doing all of the work to build up to this Pisces full moon. Full moons, for those of you who don't know what to do with this cosmic energy, full moons are places and times when we can release, let go of things. So during this reading, I highly encourage you, if you haven't been writing your eulogy already, take this time during this reading to write a eulogy to all the things that you want to let go of. To let go of all the things that no longer serve you. Do that. Full moons are great times of release. New moons are great times of manifestation. It's super bright. I'm doing this reading from my altar room, and I can tell you this, I got at least 6 candles lit up. I'm already in the thick of my releasing ritual for Pisces full moon. I'm already in the thick of it. When I'm going to do this reading and then continue, I'm like, there's all kind of water going on. I have water energy, I have fire energy, I have releasing energy. All kinds of things are going on. So feel encouraged to get in on that energy, okay? And lastly, let's do some, the last of the house cleaning. If you benefit from this labor, because this is labor. It's community labor, it's spiritual labor, it's labor. So if you benefit from my labor, feel free to put something in the collection plate. The Cash App is LadySpeech, the Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa, the PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show financial appreciation for the labor of the people who save your life, for the labor of the people who enhance your life, for the labor of people who give something to you. All right? All right. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who contributed to my Cash App, to my Venmo, to my PayPal. I want to say thank you to every single one of you who have contributed to the super stickers, the super chats, and the super thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the $20, the $30, the $50, the $60, the $100, the $300, the $199, the $5, the $7, the $10, the $2. I appreciate it all. It's all about reciprocity and reparations over here. It's all about reciprocity and reparations over here. Now, let me check in with these comments, and then we're going to get into this reading. Hello, 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 good people. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Whitney. Alyssa said, I did my ritual yesterday because I knew I was going to be bedridden today. Yay, cramps. And yeah, releasing Batman. Yes, baby. I knew you were going to do your homework, Alyssa, because you always do. Sarah said, love it. Ashley said, love it. Catherine said, pineapples. Is that your safe word, baby? Is that your safe word, pineapples? I love it. I love it. I want to say thank you so much to Peace for your super sticker. I want to say thank you for that. Dragon Dancer said I just had a skull almost like Clarence put aside for me. I don't know if I'm understanding that comment. I'm going to move on and then you explain that comment if I'm not understanding it. We have Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Vamp Kitten. I love crystal skulls. Those skulls are gorgeous. Thank you. That's right. Strawberry quartz in the house to be. I love my skulls. All right. Hello. Sarana said, pyrite is supposed to be good for repelling psychic vampires and hexes, though, isn't it? Yes, it is. And also, the pyrite piece that I have, it's good because it's good energetically for repelling, psychic vampires. But also, this is heavy as hell. I will put this in a sock, and I can repel psychic vampires by just putting this in a sock and hitting them with it. Again, every stone is a protective stone if it's heavy enough. If it's big enough, if it's pointy enough. That's that. All right. Hello. So many of y'all saying hello to Clarence, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Clarence says hello back. Clarence says hello back, baby. Clarence says hello back, darling. Clarence says hello back, baby. Safe word says, Whitney said, my safe word is affirmation. I like the fact that y'all know what to do. Y'all are showing up with safe words because we all understand we're about to get a spanking. We all understand that. We have Dragon Dancer. Thank you for that super chat, baby, for $5. Thank you, Watcher, for that super chat for $1.99 for all the vibes. Shadows and Secrets. Welcome back, baby, says newbie here, and I have assumed the position, and I'm ready for the spiritual spanking. I love y'all. Assume the position. We have Ashley for $2.99. I love that. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for your goodness. Now, we've done all the things. We've said everything that needs to be said. It is time to get into our reading. Grab your comfort items. Grab your snuggies. Grab your snacks, your dinner. Put me in the corner. Grab your earbuds. You know what you need to do. It's time to get into our reading. It's good to be with all of you. I'm so happy that all of you are here with me today. Thank you so much for being here. Now let's get into what it is that we need to get into. Let's start with the Luna Somnia deck. The Knight in Shining Armor. So many of us are doing exactly what we need to do. So many of us are pursuing our dreams, our goals, our wants, our desires in the way that we need to, and some of us are not. Some of us are standing in our own way. Some of us are not committing to the goal. Some of us are not committing to the mission. And this is why your manifestations aren't working out the way that they need to. Commit to the mission. Commit to the goal. Be dedicated to what is to come next. The Knight. What is the Knight? Let's just look at what a knight is. A knight is a defender of the realm. A knight understands and pledges their allegiance to a cause greater than them. You need to align yourself with your greatest good, with your true wants and desires emotionally. The Knight of Cups, and this is a new message coming to me from the spirits. The Knight of Cups. Cups is often about emotions, and so many of us are emotionally stunted. You're not getting what you want because where you're at emotionally, truly, is not in alignment with where you think you're at. Here's the thing. So many of us are so emotionally stunted because we were raised by parents and communities that were emotionally stunted due to depression. Acknowledge that. Don't judge yourself from that. Acknowledge that. Don't judge yourself from that. And then do the healing work you need to heal to correct those deficiencies. What do you want? Where are you going? And how have you sabotaged your own fucking self? What do you want? Where are you going? And how have you sabotaged yourself? We need to know these things. We need to ask the hard questions about ourselves. Sometimes we're standing in our own way. Sometimes it's us. Sometimes it's not you. Actually, sometimes it is you. That's what I meant to say. Sometimes it is you. Sometimes it's not them. That's what I meant to say. Sometimes it's not them. It is you. Every once in a while it is them. But most times it's you. It's you. Don't stand in your own way. And sometimes the Knight of Cups reminds us that we are the knight in shining armor, and we're also the dragon we came to slay. You are the knight in shining armor. You're also the dragon you came to slay. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. I recently did a video about reflection. And about sometimes we get so annoyed, we get so angry with people in our lives because they are directly reflecting our own bullshit. Sometimes you are so mad at someone else because you view them as weak, because really you view yourself as weak and they're displaying that. There are times when you view someone as sloppy and slovenly, it's because you secretly think yourself sloppy or slovenly. Anyway, reflection is key. Slay the dragon that is you. You are the dragon and you are the knight in shining armor. Go ahead and slay that. Also, Cups reminds us to step up our emotional intelligence. Most of us were raised by emotionally stunted people. A lot of your parents, intellectually, they were wise. Emotionally, they were not. They were kids. A lot of you were raised by people who were emotionally 12 or emotionally 8. And you deserve compensation because, that's fucked up. But acknowledge this, don't judge yourself, and then proceed to get with the act and the spirit of parenting yourself to push yourself into a higher space. Okay. That's that on that. Let me get an amen in the comments if you're resonating. Let me get a hallelujah if this is resonating with you. We are gonna move on to the world. We're gonna move on to the world. Action is happening, guys. Action is happening. There's a lot of us who are accomplishing our goals. There's a lot of us who are knocking off. We are crossing our T's. We are dotting our I's. We are moving on to the next phase of our lives. And there's some of us who feel really stunted by the energies that are around us. The world reminds us of a couple of things. And again, I'm just really channeling spirit right now. The world is not going to stop if you don't handle your business, if you pass mid-stride when it comes to walking your path and purpose. You need to be dedicated to your path and purpose. You need to walk your path and purpose. You need to get out of your own way in regards to walking your path and purpose. You need to understand that the world's not going to stop for you. It's going to keep going. You have a place in this world. You have a thing you're supposed to do in this world. Take your place. Take your place. Take your place. Take your place. Take your place by going forward and accomplishing your dreams and your goals. Okay? The world is falling apart. It's falling apart. Look around you. Look on the global perspective. It's falling apart so that we can put it back together in the most beautiful way that we can. You have a stake in this. You have a part in this. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's time for you to take your place. It's time for you to stake your place. It's time for you to carve out your legacy on this planet, in this world, by walking your path and purpose. There's a whole lot of goodbyes that are going to need to happen. You're going to need to say goodbye to your former self. You're going to need to say goodbye to your former ideas. You're going to need to say goodbye to a whole lot so that you can say hello to the beauty that the world is trying to offer you. Dare to recreate yourself. Dare to rebirth yourself. Dare to come into your power. Dare to confront yourself at your lowest and your highest. Dare to recreate. Dare to revisit goals and dreams and tweak them. Dare to be great. Dare to use your power for your highest good. All right. That's that on the Luna Somnia deck. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? We doing all right? We're starting out strong. I'm going to tell you this. Spirit is strong and active. Spirit is strong and active. How is this spanking so far? Also, do you like my new paddle? Let me check in with these comments. Let me check in with these comments before we move on. Ashley Carter said, I dare. I love this. I love this. Peace said, dare. That's right, baby. Ashley said, I feel clean. Lady Smile says, well, that stings. Sarah said, I'm enjoying this. Ashley said, I love the paddle. This paddle is for you. This paddle is for us. Y'all know that I'm a dominatrix in real life, and I've got many tools and many paddles, but this right here will never be used, but nothing for us, baby. This is our spiritual cosmic paddle. I'm glad you're here for it. I'm glad you like it. Deborah, thank you for this super chat, baby. Falling apart so I can put myself back together. That's right. This is a full moon, people. I like that this doubles as like a microphone too, an imaginary microphone. This is a full moon, people. And full moons are about releasing. You are going to need to release in order to receive. You are going to need to release in order to receive. You're going to need to release in order to receive. So repeat after me. I release in order to receive. Say it. Say it now. Say it with your chest. Say it out loud or say it inside of you. Repeat after me. I release in order to receive. 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 That's right. Tonight we're letting go. We're letting go. We're letting go. We're letting go of thought processes that no longer serve us. We're letting go of behaviors that no longer serve us. We're letting go of things, principles, concepts that we've been living our life by that, worked for us for a time, but they don't work for us now. May I have some more? Okay, let's go. Let's move into the Moonology deck. Nothing is set in stone. Let me tell you something about a reading. If the spirits inform you of something, that means you can manipulate that energy or you got something on that energy, okay? Mutable moon, nothing is set in stone. You still got time. You can still change the narrative. There are some of you who are operating by a storyline that someone else created for you. And Spirit is here to tell you that you still got time to change that shit. Okay? There are some of you who are walking a path and a trajectory towards dismalness and depression and not goodness. And Spirit is here to tell you that you can change that shit. Okay? The things that you cannot manipulate, the things that you cannot change, the things that you cannot fix, Spirit is not going to tell you. This is why for most readers, we don't tell you your death dates and we don't get the death dates because your death date is what it is. Anything else that we tell you in a reading, You can do something with that. So you can get good news in a reading, and also you can do behaviors outside of that reading that make that good news go away. You can get bad news in a reading, and then if you do the things that you need to do, you can thwart or change that bad news in the reading, okay? Let me tell you something. This card, nothing is yet set in stone, is about hope. It's about the fact that you still got time. You still got time. You still got time to make the story what you want it to be. So many of you looking at this are operating according to a storyline that capitalism, that white supremacy gave to you. And I'm here to tell you that no, you can make the story what you want to make the story. A lot of you are walking into destinies that were carved out for you, that were spoken into your existence by family members, by ancestors that don't truly know you. You're walking into a storyline that was created by someone that wasn't you. And this is a reminder to create your story. Create your story. Stop bowing down to a reality that other people spoke into your existence. Nothing is yet set in stone. Create your reality. You are the master of your destiny. You are the creator of your story. Quit acting like you are less than. Quit acting like a victim of your circumstance. Step your game up. Step your game up. I said step your game up. Be an active participant in your life story. An active participant. Let this be the origin of your villain or heroine story. Okay? Do something different. Do something different. The next card from the Moonology deck, adjustments are required. Sometimes you got to tweak it. Sometimes you got to make adjustments. Sometimes you're walking your path in life and you're walking the right path, but you weren't walking in the right way. Sometimes Spirit is going to say, yes, you're walking the right path, but you need to adjust your gait. You need to adjust your attitude. You need to adjust the route. You're walking on the right path. You're doing the right thing, but you need to make some adjustments. Sometimes you are doing what you need to do. You're walking where you need to go, and you need to tweak it a little bit. Okay? Know that. Spirit is telling you to look at your plans, look at your goals and your dreams. Sometimes you don't need to change your goals or your dreams, but you need to change the way you're walking to get there. Okay? Sometimes you need to still plan to get to the same destination, but you need to plan a different route. Do you understand what I'm putting down? Do you understand what I'm putting down? Adjustments are required. Also, Spirit is telling me sometimes you need to adjust your attitude. Sometimes it's you. Adjust your attitude. Is your ego in the way? Is your entitlement in the way? Is your privilege in the way? Adjust your attitude. Sometimes you're speaking from a place of privilege that is absolutely unnecessary and uncalled for. Sometimes it's your ego that's getting in the way of your advancement. Adjustments are required. Sometimes you out here thinking everybody else is the problem, and it's actually you who is the problem. Adjustments are required. Sometimes you're walking the right path, but you need to change the modality and the method of getting there. Sometimes you got to stop walking the path and you need to drive the path. You need to get in the car and drive there. Or you need to mow the path. You need to break out the lawnmower and mow it. Or you need to machete the path. You need to break out that machete and hack everything down. Adjustments are required. The beauty of flexibility. The beauty of flexibility. Let me tell you something about indigenous faith and indigenous religion. Flexibility and adaptation are key components of that. Y'all doing all right? That's that on the Moonology, Jack. We're going to move on. Let me check in with the comments. Y'all doing all right? Once again, the Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. The PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Always feel free to show financial appreciation for this labor. Also, I appreciate every super chat, every super sticker, every contribution on my page. Let me check in with the comments, baby. Let me check in with the comments, baby. Ashley said, I love the paddle. I'm grateful that you love the paddle. This is the exclusive Suga Honey Dumplings paddle. I will not use this for anyone or anyone else except for us. I love it. Kyra said, I said goodbye to my hair. Honey, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. If you get the urge to cut your hair, do something dramatic during this Pisces full moon energy, don't doubt yourself, honey. I feel you, because there's a lot of change. There's a lot of change. And I know you look good, baby. I know you look good. I know you look good. Let's see. Ash Fash. I think I said your name right. Let me know if I said it wrong. Ash Fash said, definitely stings a bit. Yeah, this reading does. And we're going to continue to get handled during it. But you got this. We got our big boy, big girl, big people panties on. We got this. Paulina said, you brought that paddle out physically and spiritually the right way, and I'm loving it. I mean, I've just submitted to the fact that these are always going to be spiritual spankings. So I wanted to prepare accordingly. Hello, Keisha. Hello. Watcher said, that's a cool paddle. It's all for you. It's all for us. Whitney said, it's been a soft tap. Still bracing myself. Yep, we're just entering into some easiness. Ashley said, I release in order to receive. That's right. Y'all are releasing in order to receive. I love all of this. All right, good people. Y'all are resonating with this. Let me see. Whitney said, this is confirming my plot twist. Amen. Amen. Emily said, we love a villain origin story. A lot of us are going to come into our villain origin stories. And a lot of us are coming into our heroine origin stories. Honey said, yep, I cut my hair about 4 weeks ago. It's time for a change and let go. Transformation period. That's right. It's a transformation period for all of us. Every single one of us is being called into transformation. Every single one of us is being called to our highest good. The earth itself is changing. You are changing. So, lean in. Valentina said, I Venmoed you. You are consistently speaking truth, the power you. Thank you. Amen. You know what? Thank you so much, Valentina. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Venmo. And thank you, Emily, for your super chat. I appreciate you. Let me see. Danielle said, this is so tough to get mentally out of my own negative thoughts, but I'm working on it. I'm releasing my depression, anxiety from stopping me from reaching my goals. Yes. And you got this. All right, so last week, and I'm a little bit preemptive on this, homework last week, but there's a lot of you who are in the live now that were in the reading last week. So last week, the homework was to write a eulogy. If you haven't done the homework, get a piece of paper and start writing a eulogy right now. And continue it when we're done with this reading. Take this moment to write a eulogy to everything that's dying. And I don't care if you're saying this reading after the full moon, you can still do this now. Take a piece of paper and write down everything you are saying goodbye to, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, whatever the way. Say goodbye to some things. Take this moment. I am giving you permission, and I want you to give yourself permission to say goodbye to all the things that are hindering you from going towards your goals and your dreams. Spirit wants you to fly. Spirit wants you to come into your greatest sense of self. In order to do that, you're going to need to say goodbye to some shit. You're going to really need to kill the bad thoughts, the fucked up thoughts, the self-sabotaging. Spirit is asking all of us to stop it. We are going to have to make a real concerted effort. We're going to have to make a real serious decision when it comes to choosing ourselves over the indoctrination that capitalism, colonialism has put into us. You are being asked to believe in your greatness. You are being asked to believe in your magnificence. You are being asked to believe in your beauty. You are being asked to say goodbye, to do the scary thing, to let go of things that have been a comfort to you, to let go of false ideas of inadequacy, to let go of these ideas that you cannot do it. Spirit is asking you to do the hard thing. Spirit is asking you to do the thing that's going to require a lot of healing. But you can do this. But you can do this. You can do this. You have to do this if you want to step into your greatness. You have to. You need to remember that the spirits got your back. You need to remember that the ancestors got your back. You need to remember that your ancestors, your angels got your back. Your whole entire spiritual team has your back. Now take this moment to start your eulogy. What are you saying goodbye to? What are you saying goodbye to? What are you killing? What are you killing inside of you? What are you killing inside of you? So you can be reborn. We have to release in order to receive. The universe is not a hoarder. That's why you have to release in order to receive. God's creator, is not a hoarder. That's why you have to release in order to receive. The ancestors. Well, actually, some of the ancestors were hoarders, but that's not good. The way of the universe is not to hoard. If you want to receive love, if you want to receive abundance, if you want to receive goodness, if you want to receive all the things you are calling for, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to say goodbye to, baby? What are you willing to say goodbye to, baby? What are you willing to say goodbye to, baby? What are you willing to say goodbye to, baby? What are you willing to say goodbye to? Okay, that's all. Let's move into the ant. Actually, let me give you some crystal energy. Let me give you some strawberry quartz energy. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here's some strawberry quartz energy. That was a lot. That was a lot. Here you go. Clear the energy with a little sound healing. Fun fact. Did you know that smoke medicine is not the only way to clear the space? You can use audio healing. You can use bells to cleanse the space. Now, this is the first time I'm using bells with you on live, but as a practitioner who is over 20 years deep in the game, I often use bells to cleanse a space. Now, you need to know the mechanics of bells and sound. You need to understand a little bit of that in order to utilize that energy, but you can use bells to cleanse a space. So if you don't have sage, if you don't have a brew, if you don't have incense, if you have a bell and faith, you can do a whole lot to clear a space. All right, you guys, let's move into the Angels and Ancestors deck. Okay, well, let me look into these comments first. I'm going to do that, and then we're going to get into it. Emily said, love that. I like to use clapping. Yeah, if you have nothing else, if I'm going into a space, I like it. Thank you so much, Emily Todd, for that comment. Let me backtrack before we get into the Angel and Ancestors deck. Also, the Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. The PayPal is LadySpeech Sankofa at gmail.com. I'm literally breaking you off some information right now, and this is education. Okay, so if you have nothing else, if you have faith and the ability to clap, if you have faith and the ability to make noise, if you have faith and the ability to do something like that, you can clear a space. Okay, you can clear space. You can clear space. The reason why we depend so much on smoke medicine, especially saging and using sweetgrass, is because the spiritual faith of First Nations Native American people has been appropriated. Okay? Let me say, I haven't said this in a long time in a video, but here's the thing. Stop burning white sage to cleanse your space. White sage in a ceremonial space to cleanse a space, especially under the tradition of smudging, belongs to a specific tribe, a few tribes in the native indigenous space in the North American continent. It's a closed practice. What I'm saying is, burning white sage to clear your space is a closed practice, number one. Native indigenous people, First Nations people in North America, specifically the United States, were not permitted to participate and to perpetuate their indigenous spirituality up until 1980. It was illegal for them to participate and perpetuate their indigenous spirituality until 1980, 1979, 1978, but basically 1980. We like to reserve white sage for the tribes that are specific when they use those herbs. Every indigenous culture on this planet has a method of cleansing the space, and a lot of us can use and have methods of using smoke medicine. But even those of us who come from cultures who do not utilize smoke medicine to cleanse a space, we have methods of cleansing a space. Okay? So this little segment that I just gave was not about nothing of the reading, but it was an educational moment. Sound is one method that a lot of our native indigenous tribal people use to clear a space. Using sound to clear a space is not a closed practice. There are some tools that elicit some specific sounds that are part of a closed practice. But the act of using sound to clear a space and to cleanse a space is not a closed practice. So this is something that you all can tuck into your spiritual toolbox and to utilize at some other point in your life. And I do encourage all of you to do your own research. I am definitely a springboard, and I try my best to give you nothing but the truth. Also, I can make mistakes, and even if I give you nothing but the truth, still do your own research. Okay? Okay, now let's get into the Angels and Ancestors deck. All right. We have the Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Nobody's okay right now. Nobody's okay right now. Nobody's okay right now. Nobody's okay right now. Nobody's okay right now, including you. Nobody's okay right now. Those of us who are doing the best with our mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical health are at the understanding, and we're doing the best with that because we know that we're not okay. And so what we are doing is committing ourselves to our healing. And every day we push ourselves, we invest ourselves in our own healing. The Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. There's going to be people who come to you with medicine for you, and it's going to come in two ways. There are people who are going to directly offer direct medicine for you, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And there are some people who are going to offer medicine for your healing by being your direct reflection. I want y'all to take note of the people who incite and ignite your emotions, especially the emotions of annoyance and frustration. A lot of times, the people that you are most annoyed with, the people that you got the most problem with, you're most annoyed because they embody things that are within you. Let me break that down even more. I often have a problem with people who are disorganized. Disorganized people trigger me. Do you know why disorganized people trigger me? Because there are aspects of my life where my own disorganization has cost me things. So when I see disorganization reflected outside of me, it triggers my anger at my own self from the times I was disorganized. There are a lot of times when the greatest annoyance that you have at someone is because they embody exactly what you need to work on within yourself. I watch it happen so much in the spiritual community, in the human community, in every community. You get so mad at someone else when really they are the direct reflection of you. You can't see it inside of yourself, but when you see it inside of someone else, it annoys you. It hits that trigger because you know it's something that you know it's inside of you. Medicine garden. Everybody needs to heal. I want to tell you this. Your favorite healer is fucked up. Your favorite priestess, your favorite priest, your favorite guru and guide is human and is struggling. The best of them, the best of us, have a spiritual team. We have therapists, we have other healers that we work with that are helping us through that. I'm going to be in a moment of transparency. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Linda. Let me tell you something. Your girl, your boy, LadySpeech, deals with mental illness. Okay? And I have a team of people, which includes psychotherapists, therapists, healers, from Reiki to Chinese medicine to traditional Mexican folk magic, to hoodoo, to conjure, to voodoo, to lukeme, to candomblé. I have a roster of people who I consult so that I can be as balanced as I can for you, because the bitch is crazy. I earned it. Colonialism. I'm black. Like, colonialism, blackness, indigenousness, all that shit. Being a survivor. There's no shame in admitting that you got some craziness. There's no shame in admitting that you have been a victim of colonialism. There's no shame in admitting that you got some mental health issues. There's no shame. There's no shame. But you need to fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. Be honest. The best healers hold space for their humanity. And they never think they're better than their clients. And they attend to their own healing first. The worst healers let their ego get in the way of their humanity. They think they're above being healed. They do not attend to their BS. We all need help. We all do. So please know that the spirit is coming for you. And you're going to get ready for the fill. The last 3 weeks has been the worst and the best. It's been the worst and the best. I'm so thankful for my community, because there's been a shout out to my friend Naomi. I don't know if you're watching, but shout out to my friend Naomi, because, oh Lord, I have told this to her directly. She has been so instrumental in the last 2 weeks, and the way she has helped me drop my expectations of other people and just come into, oh yes, just thank you. Anyway, I have had so much medicine this last 3 weeks, and also the medicine that I've gotten has shown me how fucked up I was. And I'm thankful, because now I'm going to be a better person for all of you. Take your medicine. You're going to get told about yourself in the next couple weeks. You're getting, a lot of you are getting told about yourself right now. A lot of you are getting told about yourself right now. And I just want to say this. I'm telling you about yourself, and I want you to know I love you. I don't hate you. No, don't judge me. And I'm getting also told about myself too. So we're all in this together. But get told about yourself. Also, don't build a community of people around you that just are yes man. I don't have that luxury. I always tell y'all that y'all can't counsel me. You will never be allowed to counsel me. You know why? Because I actually do my work. And you know why? I'm not surrounded by yes men. I got too many Pisces, Capricorn, and Aries in my life. And fellow Libras who will call me on my BS. So, you can't counsel me. Because I have too many people who are way honest with me in my life. Who will be like, nope, this is where you're wrong. And because we built such a bond, I trust them. Anyway, take your medicine. We're all, just take your medicine. Just take your medicine. You about to get told about yourself. And if you haven't already, and if you have, you're going to continue to get told about yourself. Okay? There's going to be a lot of healing information. And again, a lot of this is going to come from like, an outside source. But a lot of this, you're going to be presented with people who show you your direct bullshit. they're going to reflect it back to you. So again, when you find yourself getting super angry at someone because you don't like what they're doing, I invite you to sit down and see how they reflect your own BS back at you. Sometimes it takes someone outside of you modeling and showing you what you look like for you to see what you look like. A lot of times we can't see it. A lot of times we can't see how we're being monstrous. A lot of times we can't see how we're being we're mismanaging our money. A lot of times the same critiques you have about other people that you just keep harping on, that just bothers the hell out of you, it bothers the hell out of you because it's in you. And you need to fix it. So do that. Get your life right. So you can get your accolades and your goodness. All right, that was harsh. I feel like we need to move on. I feel like a lot of us got spanked right there. I feel like a lot of us had got some things. I'm gonna break out the fan because we need some coolness. That was hot. That was hot. What we just went through right there was hot. So here's some coolness for you. Because Jesus, this reading is a lot. Okay, y'all all right? Let me clear that energy. Y'all all right? I feel like I'm a little bruised. Let's be honest. Just because I'm giving the reading don't mean I'm exempt from the spanking. Just because I'm giving the reading don't mean I'm exempt from the spanking. Sarah, you got that right. The bruises will be pretty low. Exactly. Because I'm actually in the BDSM life from the spiritual and physical perspective, so I appreciate the bruising in the moment and the day after. You know, you're going to see the bruising and, like, get the lesson. Y'all doing all right? Let me check in with the comments. Ice can burn. That's right. That's what Ashley said. That's right. Jamila said, damn. Yeah, you're getting handled right now. You're getting handled. We're all getting handled. Lady Small said, smack. Stacy said, these last few weeks have been a lot, from being sick to death of my last living parent to anxiety of schoolwork. It's been a lot. Yes, it has been. Take your breathers. Morgana said, as a Pisces with 2 Capricorn besties, I can attest to this. We don't play around. I'm a Libra. So all of us don't play around. We have Ash Flash. Both of my besties are Pisces, and I'm the Capricorn, though. Yeah. Sarana said, you're not kidding about Pisces, Aries, and Capricorn. Exactly. We already know what's up. Jennifer said, God, this whole reading is such a call out. Yeah, buckle up, buttercups. You see why I brought the pad out? I'm conditioning myself out of saying this ain't gonna be a spanking. We just know what's up. Here's the pattern. We got this going on. All right, let's continue. We ain't even out of the Angels and Ancestors deck. Can you believe this? Second card. Get ready. I gave you a little reprieve. Buckle up, buttercups. Rub some coconut oil on there on your booty, because we're going in for round 2. We have the Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Oh, shit. Okay, let me put that down. Let's get started. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Good God. Okay. Confront your things. The one thing... Okay. This is going to be hard. If you are not including ancestral veneration in your practice, in your magic practice, you're messing up. Because all of us are acting out on ancestral urgencies, tendencies, and teachings. Some of those teachings and urges are great and beautiful and divine and uplifting and beautiful and wonderful. And some of them are filled with dysfunction and mental illness and crappy behavior. It is time for some of us to move past ancestral practices. This is going to be on a political, emotional, spiritual perspective. There are a lot, if you do not confront and acknowledge what your ancestors left, the legacy that they were, then you will continue and perpetuate them. So this is the thing. White people, If you don't confront the racism in your lineage, you will perpetuate it. Men and women, if you don't confront the patriarchy in your lineage, if you don't confront the misogyny and the misogynoir in your lineage, you will perpetuate it. If you don't confront the anti-blackness in your lineage, you will perpetuate it. If you don't confront the anti-indigenous in your language and your lineage, you will perpetuate it. Not everything that our ancestors gave us was good. And this comes from someone who is all about my ancestors, who my ancestor veneration is at the front and center of my practice. And I'm going to tell you this. Part of ancestor veneration is acknowledging where they messed it up. Part of ancestor veneration is gleaning all the great things that they gave us and also acknowledging where they messed up. Some of your people were alcoholics, were abusers. Some of your people were the worst of the worst. Just like you have the best of the best, you also have the worst of the worst. And all of it needs to be acknowledged. It is spiritual bypassing when you do not acknowledge the heinous things that your ancestors were foundationally made of. And it's also spiritual bypassing when you don't acknowledge the magic you were made of. Here is the thing. We are all made up of the magnificence and the atrociousness of our ancestors. Look at it and act accordingly. Breaking generational cycles is also about acknowledging where they messed up and how. Acknowledge who they are and the fact that lives inside of you. And you will perpetuate their BS as well as their magnificence. You're going to need to be intentional. If you want to be a good person, you're going to need to be intentional. You're going to need to acknowledge the good and the bad and the ugly of it all and act accordingly. Part of breaking, some of you can only break generational cycles if you acknowledge who your ancestors were. I come from ancestors who were so hurt. Recent ancestors, because that's not all my ancestry. My recent ancestry in the last 300 years in being in this country. Pillage, rape, atrocities. But also before that, wealth, abundance, greatness, expansion. If I want to access the greatness and the goodness inside of me, I have to acknowledge how the sickness and the pain is accessed inside of me. Call upon the ancestors that mean your highest good. Work with your benevolent ancestors. Your benevolent ancestors are going to be the ones who steward you forward on your process. They're going to help you. They're going to grow you. They're going to push you forward. They're going to bless you. Acknowledge the other ancestors and the fact that their influence is there as well. We don't need to uplift their influence in our life, but we need to acknowledge that it's there. And we work with those ancestors by healing the deficiencies inside of us that they left. That was a spanking, that was a spanking, that was a spanking, that was a spanking. Y'all doing all right? Let me clear that energy. Y'all doing all right? That was a lot. That was a lot. Let me take a break because you know what? I be channeling. Y'all know this. I'm a whole medium. I'm a whole spiritualist, a priest, a priestess, a shaman. And I be getting in the thick of these readings and just get to channeling. And that was one of the moments. I'm back to myself now all the way. And it wasn't like I was gone during that channeling moment. But, you know, I just welcome another energy. We're going to take a little, I'm going to take this moment to give us a little break. Because that was a lot. Y'all all right out there? Let me check in with these comments. The Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo LadySpeech Sankova. The PayPal is LadySpeech Sankova at gmail.com. Also know that This I will be to you tomorrow with the Sunday reading. Okay. So we got in something. I don't even know how to pronounce your name, but you said wow. Expletives. Expletives are fun. Says thank you for clearing the energy. You good, you good. Sarah said you were in the spirit. It was good and needed. You are right. You know what I was. Thank you. Ashley said you are channeling tonight, Captain, and thank you for affirming me. You are welcome, my dear. You are welcome. Web of Words said, I just learned back in April I'm a medium and a whole lot more, but I so needed you as a teacher, baby. Yeah, I got a lot of mentor classes I'm going to give to y'all, mentorship programs, and part of that is going to be being a medium, but that's going to be down the lines. All right, y'all doing all right. Farah said, bracing myself. I got you, baby. Sarah said, oh boy, this is going to get deep. Yep. Whitney said, Spirit came with Suge Knight energy. Okay. You just call me Suge Knight. That's the best shit ever. I can't even. Spirit for real did come with us. They come with us with that Suge Knight energy. Yes, 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 yes. All right, you beautiful people, let's keep it pushing. We are at the end. We've got 2 more cards, okay? We've got 2 more cards, so just get into it. Yes, by the end of the year, I will be launching some mentoring programs. All right, so there's going to be a few tracks when it comes to my mentorship. There's going to be an empowerment track. There's going to be a spiritual track, okay? And there's a third track that I haven't developed yet, but I know I need to develop it. And like, y'all are gonna let me know what that track looks like. But I will have a mentorship program that will be a couple of weeks. Each program is a couple of weeks, at least 6 weeks. But a mentorship program that is about spirituality. Those of you who want to be kind of stewarded and mentored in that way on your beginning walk towards spirituality. And there will be a mentoring practice or a track that's all about just empowerment. And the empowerment aspect, the motivational aspect can be applied to any aspect of your life, okay? So just stay tuned for that. We've got some good things coming down. All right. We're going to move into the message from the Animal Guides deck. I want to let you guys know, and I should have said this at the beginning of the reading, but it is what it is. I will make sure that I include every single, like I do with every reading, every single deck that I use in this reading will be put in the description just in case you want to go and get these decks for yourselves, okay? All right. All right. The message from the Animal Guides deck. First and foremost, we've got the Kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Carve out time to meditate and pray every day. I don't care if it's 2 minutes. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. Make it a priority. That's a non-negotiable. That's a non-negotiable. That's a non-negotiable. Do not argue with me. Your task is to sit the hell down in the next 24 to 48 hours and figure out a time and a space every day that you can pray and meditate consistently. I don't care how long it is, commit. So if you don't think you can do it, then you're going to give yourself the commitment of 1 minute because you can do that every day. Do not tell me you can't. You commit to fuckery every day. So you can commit to spending 5 minutes. You can commit to spending 2 minutes every day for the card said a week, but I'm saying 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks. Every day, consistently, at the same time, a place and a time to pray. Carve it out. Because it's good for your mental health. Because it's good for your spiritual health. Because it's good for your physical health. Because it's good for your overall health. Every day. every day. Every day for the next 2 weeks. And when you're done with that, if it was easy for you to do, if it has become routine, then you are invited to continue. And if you don't continue, then I invite you to ask yourself, why the hell not? Because you just did it for 2 weeks. For your mental health, for your emotional health, for your physical health. You can do it. I will not take no for an answer, and neither will Spirit. Report back. You're going to do good with this. All right, and last but not least, the board. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Let me say that again. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. In the next 2 weeks, Spirit is about to show you where you are the problem. Spirit is about to show you what you need to improve. Spirit is going to use the reflection of other people to show you how messed up you are. Spirit is going to show you via your teachers, via your peers, via your kids, via your nieces, your nephews, via the kids you teach, via random strangers, where you are messed up. You are going to get so annoyed at folks, and a lot of the annoyance you feel is going to be because they're pointing out your deficiencies. Spirit is asking you to face your problems head on with confidence and courage. For some of you, what this look like is going to be old relationships that you didn't finish feeling the feelings. Those are going to resurface so you can finish feeling the feelings. Some of you didn't finish paperwork in regards to a few situations you need to finish paperwork for, so that's going to come back for you. Your issues, and please remember that it's Mercury in retrograde. We are literally in Mercury in retrograde, so your BS that you did not fix is coming for you, okay? So go handle your business. Go handle your business from a business perspective. Go handle your business from a school perspective. Go handle your business from a familial perspective. Go handle your business from a relational perspective. Go handle your business from a sexual perspective. Go handle your business from a health perspective. Go handle your business. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Confidence and courage. Here's the thing. Spirit is saying that the victory is already written. So the challenges that you're about to go through in the next 5 weeks, the victory is written. You will win. Provided you don't be a coward and you face your BS. Face it. Look at how you are the problem. Look at where Spirit is telling you for you to get out of the way. And if you do this, there is nothing but victory. Literally, Spirit is saying, we're going to guarantee your victory. All you have to do is be for real about how you are problematic. Do it! Because it's going to work better for you. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to fix some things. Let me clear this energy. How y'all doing? That's it. That's all for your reading. That's it. That's all. That's your full moon reading in Pisces. You know, Pisces is loving and beautiful and wonderful, but they also cut our throats. And that's what this reading was. Good God. I got handled in this reading. Now, you know what? Let me tell you something. There's like, how many candles is lit in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 7 candles lit in my altar room. Just so y'all know, y'all will never get a picture of this altar room because it's private. But I do these readings in my altar room / office. It is hot as hell in this room right now. Number one, I live in a very humid place and the window was open because I needed some free flow and I was burning some things. And number two, I literally have 7 damn flames going on in this place right now. I was late because I was in the middle of my own personal ritual tonight. This last 3 weeks have been powerful. And I'm going to end this reading and continue with my own personal ritual. Release tonight, honey. Release. If you are watching this reading, I want you to do some releasing. I want you to do some releasing. After I finished with all this fire medicine, I refreshed all the water. So tonight is all about fire and water, baby. It's Pisces. So make sure you bring some water into that ritual. Wash away your sins. Wash away the things that need to be washed away. I'm burning up everything that needs to be burned up, and I'm washing away all the debris, and I'm letting the water bring in everything it needs to bring into me, okay? It's a full moon reading. Okay, it's a full moon divination. It's a full moon, all right? So full moons are always great times to release, always great times to let go, always great times, okay? Write your eulogy tonight. One of the things I'm going to do is write, I've been writing these things down. Baby, I've been releasing all day. I've been speaking to the spirit. I've been burning things all day. But there's some things I'm about to write down and put in my cauldron and burn that all the way away. So release things. Release all the things you need to release tonight, okay? This was a hard reading. Pisces came for our feelings, okay? This full moon in Pisces came for our feelings, so it's okay if your feelings are hurt. Mine are too. I'm a whole Libra and my feelings are hurt. It's okay. My feelings is hurt, honey. My feelings is hurt, but I also know this. I'm going to wake up a lot better person for it tomorrow. So lean in and do your healing, okay? And I want to remind you that we are in the middle of Mercury retrograde, so care for yourself. Be slow to response, okay? Be slow to response, all right? Let it marinate. Think about some things, okay? And on that note, I'm going to let you go. I didn't want to take up all your time. I just want to take up a little bit of your time, and I've done that. Mission accomplished. The Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech. Send Kofa. The PayPal is LadySpeech. Send Kofa at gmail.com. Always feel free to show financial appreciation for this labor, this community labor, this emotional labor, this spiritual labor. Always feel free. And on that note, I want to thank you for your time and attention. I want to thank you for being here with me and for me. I want to thank each and every one of you who joined, all the new members who joined in this live stream or who are joining when you're watching this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for every single one of you who has given me a super sticker, a super chat, a super thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. I adore and appreciate everything that you do. This was your full moon in Pisces reading. I hope it resonated. From what I saw in the comments, it did. And I want to thank my Suga Honey Dumpling crew. All of you are my Suga Honey Dumplings, but my official YouTube Suga Honey Dumpling crew. Thank y'all for showing out and showing up in the comments. You are much appreciated. And once again, if you caught this in the middle, the beginning, or the end, if you caught this live, you are right on time. If you are catching this as it has been recorded, you are right on time. If you are watching this video, then there was a message in here for you. Now on that note, God, Goddess, Loa Orisha, ancestors willing, I will see you all in the next video. Mwah. Mwah. Peace.